Okay, good morning everybody. So, ang topic natin for today ay continuation of political ideologies, yung 5 major political ideologies. So, before we start, I would like to apologize for any unnecessary or unexpected background noises. So, I already discussed the first two political ideologies, which is the uh, absolutism, saka yung sa anarchism. So this time, continue tayo with liberalism. So liberalism, from the term itself or from the word itself, liberal. So pag sinabi naman natin liberal is free. So liberalism, an ideology based on liberty and equality, focuses on the preservation of individual liberty and maximization of freedom of choice, stresses that all individuals should exercise equal law without class privileges, and have a voluntary contractual relationship with the government, defends freedom of speech and press freedom of artistic and intellectual expression, freedom of worship, private property, and the use of state resources for the welfare of the individual. So when we say liberalism, so, ito yung opposite ng conservatism. Okay? So, liberalism prefers more freedom and has a more optimistic approach to human reasoning and nature. Kaya naman, pag liberalism talagang free ka, malaya ka, equal liberty. Kaya naman yung mga proponents or yung mga follower ng liberalism, lalo na yung classical liberalism, adheres to the laws of system proposed by Adam Smith or Adam Smith. Yun. Laissez-faire or laissez-faire system. Well, ang naman yung bigkas doon, pero laissez-faire, since it's a French word. So, pag sinabi natin ito yung sa laissez-faire system, ito yung walang intervention, hindi masyado nag-interfere si government. Kumbaga, liberal na liberal, malayang-malaya ka. Kumbaga, gamit na gamit mo yung freedom, yung lahat ng rights mo for freedom yan. Yung speech, yung press, malaya kung ano yung pwede mo sabihin, i-express yung sarili mo. Freedom of worship, so yan, malaya, hindi pa pakialaman ni government kung ano mang religion yung pipiliin mo pag ikaw ay nasa liberalism. Private property, hindi pa pakialaman ng government kung ano man yung property na gusto mong bilhin, gusto mong gamitin. So, ganun ang liberalism. Kumbaga, sobrang minamaximize yung freedom of choice na kung saan itong si government hindi kinakailangan yung kanyang intervention. Kumbaga, hindi masyadong nag-interfere talaga. So, ang basic tenets, individualism, freedom, equality, rationalism, progress, free market. So, first one is individualism. The individual takes priority over society. It's a me, myself, and I state of mind. So, kumbaga, liberalism kumbaga, free ka, malaya ka. Kaya yung concept ng individualism, ako, puro ako. Kumbaga, kung ano yung gusto ko, gagawin ko. Walang pwedeng makapigil sa akin. Gusto ko. Ayaw ko. Ganun ang individualism. Kumbaga, hindi ako pa pwedeng pakialamanan ng government, hindi ako pwedeng pakialamanan ng society kung saan ako belong. Kung gusto ko, walang pwedeng pumigil sa akin. Pero syempre diyan napapasok yung freedom, yung basic tenets. Since nga parang sinabi ko na gusto ko, ayaw ko. Kumbaga, kung ano yung gusto mong gagawin mo. Pero, kailangan yung gagawin mo, pasok pa rin sa kung ano yung tama. Okay? So, dun yung freedom So, kaya yung freedom dito na sinasabi is not absolute. Bakit not absolute? Kasi, kailangan kung ano yung gusto mo, dapat tama yun. Hindi pa pwedeng yung gusto mo pala, mali. Papatay ka pala ng tao. Ma'am, sabi nyo, ako, ganun. Gusto ko. Pero, dun na papasok yung tenant natin ng freedom. Kumbaga, not absolute ang freedom. Oo, gusto mo, pero kung yung gusto mo, hindi pa pwedeng gawin talaga, prohibited siya. Ang gusto mo pumatay. Hindi pa pwedeng, gusto mong pumatay. So, hindi pa pwede yon. So, kailangan kung ano yung gusto mo, tama yon. Nag-a-adhere yun sa sa morality natin. And then, pwede rin sa freedom yung religion. So, sabi ko nga sa religion, hindi nga pa pwedeng pakialamanan ng government kung saang religion ka papanig. Kung magkakaroon ka man ng religion or hindi. Diba? Ang tawag sa walang religion is atheist. Okay? So, hindi mo pa pwedeng ipilit ng government sa taong to na, ikaw magkaroon ka ng religion, pumili ka dyan, hindi pa pwedeng atheist ka. Hindi pa pwede yung gano'n sa liberalism. Equality, no person is morally or politically superior to others. Hierarchies are rejected. So, pag nasa liberalism ka, kailangan equal, pantay, hindi pwedeng ikaw mataas ka dahil mapera ka. Okay? So, walang hierarchy system dyan, walang mataas-taas dyan, walang high class, middle class, average class, walang low class. Okay? Next, rationalism. Humans are capable of thinking logically and rationally. Logic and reason help us solve problems. So, since nga sa liberalism is free, yung concept natin more on freedom and more on optimistic approach to human reasoning. So, tayo, as humans, capable tayo in thinking logically and rationally. Pero, itong sinasabi natin na logic and reason, ito yung makakatulong sa atin paano mag-solve ng problems. Kumbaga rational Logical yung thinking mo or rational. Progress. Tradition should not be kept unless they have value. New ideas are helpful because they can lead to progress in the sciences, the economy, and society. So, sa liberalism, kinikip nila yung traditions, pero ikikip nila kapag may value. Pero kapag wala ng value, yung tradition na yun, kapag wala ng saysay para sa community or hindi na masyado pinapractice, pwede nilang i-out yun sa traditional system nila. Okay? Kasi free malaya ka. Kumbaga, dyan na nga pumapasok yung rational thinking natin, yung logical thinking natin. So, nagkakaroon na, nag-emerge na yung mga new ideas. Na kung saan itong mga new ideas na to ay pwedeng makatulong sa pag-progress ng society natin, ng economy, ng science. Kaya, papasok yung tenet ng progress kay liberalism. Then lastly is the free market. Liberals like the free market because it is more easily creates wealth as opposed to traditional economies which often have extensive regulations and limits on which occupations people can hold. So, pag free market, so free, malaya. Kasi hindi ka pakikialaman na ng government, hindi mag-i-intervene si government. So, kung ano yung gusto mong itayo na business, go. So, syempre, may limit pa rin si free market. Hindi pa pwedeng yun yung mga black market, yung mga illegal. So, kailangan yung tamang market pa rin, tamang business pa rin. Kumbaga, sumusunod pa rin sa sa pagtatayo ng business. Hindi pa pwedeng mga illegal business yan. Okay. Next ideology is the conservatism. So, conservatism, kabaliktaran naman siya ni liberalism. So, the idea of preservation of what are traditional historic, classic possession are generally accepted that are considered to hold value in contrast to newer advanced liberal positions, began as a reaction against the liberal ideas taking hold of Europe during the French Revolution in the late 18th century. Edmund Burke, a British member of Parliament, in his book Reflections on the Revolution in France, 1790, is one of the founding texts of classical conservatism. So, pag conservatism, kabaliktaran siya ni liberalism. So, hinuhold nito yung traditional, historic, and classic position. So, hindi sila masyadong open with the new ideas. Okay? Kaya nga, as the name implies, one is focused on conserving something. So, conservatism, resistant to change. Yun, pwede. Kasi nga, hindi sila masyadong open into progress, into new ideas. Adherent to limited human freedom as it chooses to maintain traditional values and at some extreme version. Okay. So, basic tenets ni conservatism, stability, concreteness, human fallibility, unique circumstances. So, stability is a precious thing and change must be made gradually in order to preserve it. The destruction of stability is delicate because society can quickly fall into chaos and violence. Classical liberals constantly called for revolution and it opened the door to great turmoil. Then concreteness, liberalism focuses on equality and freedom, not on the concrete way people live every day. So, ang basic tenet pagdating kay stability sa loob ni conservatism, yung pag-adapt nila ng change mabagal, slow process. Kasi ayaw nga nilang maapektuhan yung historic and traditional values na meron sa kanila. So, hindi pa pwedeng agad-agad nilang i-accept yung mga new ideas, new changes sa kanilang society. Okay? Kasi kapag inaccept nila ng mabilisan yung ganong mga bagay or new ideas para sa kanila, magli-lead yun ng chaos, ng destruction, ng gulo, ng violence. And then, kung saan, pwede pa yung magtawag ng revolution. Yun yung mga belief ni conservatist. Concreteness. Liberalism focuses nga kay equality and freedom, not on the concrete way people live every day. Diba? Kay liberalism, malaya. Pero pag nasa conservatism, kung ano yung standard, kung ano yung standard na dapat na maging pamumuhay ng tao, kailangan concrete, kailangan ginagawa. Ganun yung sa conservatism. Then, human fallibility. Liberalism overestimates individual. People are as often as possible unmindful, preferential, and unreasonable. By overlooking these deformities, radicalism ends up ridiculous. Then, unique circumstances. There is no universal answer to the problems of society. The circumstances are unique in each person. So, sa conservatism, yan. Kailangan, yun nga, nakastay sa mga values, sa traditions. Kaya, sobrang taliwas siya kay liberalism. Kasi kay liberalism, ino-overestimate yung mga individual, di ba? Kapag na-overestimate, ang tendency, mas gustong ipakita ng isang individual sa loob ng liberalism yung kanyang sarili. Pero pag nasa conservatism ka, kumbaga, conservative ka. Kung ano yung gusto makita ng tao sa'yo, yun yung dapat na ipakita mo. Yun yung human fallibility. Kung ano yung gustong maging pananaw sa'yo ng society, o dapat ganito ka, dapat ito yung isusuot mo, dapat ganito ka magsalita, dapat ito lang yung paniniwala mo. Yun lang yung gagawin ng individual sa loob ng conservatism. Kaya ganun yung nangyayari. Yun yung human fallibility na concept. Unique circumstances. There is no universal answer to the problems of the society. Circumstances are unique in each country. So, sa conservatism, ang paniniwala nila, walang universal answer sa mga problem na meron sa isang society. So, kailangan kung ano yung specific problem, ito lang dapat yung maging specific solution. Ganun ang unique circumstances. Then lastly, socialism. So, arose as a response to the Industrial Revolution, which was the emergence of technologies such as the steam engine and mass production. Si Karl Marx ang best-known theorist of socialism. So, sa socialism, nagkaroon ng socialism bilang response dun sa Industrial Revolution. Ano ba yung Industrial Revolution? Ito na yung nagkaroon tayo ng mga technologies, sa mga factories, nagkaroon na ng mass production. Mass production gamit yung mga machines and technologies na na-invent. So, noong time na yan, it caused major upheavals in a very short time. Many people were forced to abandon agricultural ways of life for the modern mechanized world of factories. So, yun nga. Since Industrial Revolution, inabandon na ng karamihan that time yung agricultural ways. Nag-focus tuloy yung society sa modernization ng mga technologies ng mga machines. Then, ang basic tenets, collectivism, human beings are social by nature, and society should respect this. Individualism is poisonous. So, para kay socialism, kailangan yung mga individual, yung mga tao, yung members ng society, kailangan maki-cooperate. Kumbaga, kailangan makisama ka, makiayon ka. Ganun yung socialism. Kung ano yung gusto ni society na gagawin mo, makiki-cooperate ka. Then, public ownership, society not individuals should own the property. So, pagdating kay socialism, si society mismo yung merong may-ari ng property. Walang pagmamayari ang isang tao. Halimbawa, bahay. Kapag nasa socialism ka, ang bahay, pagmamayari yan ng society, ng community mo, hindi mo yan pagmamayari. Kahit dyan ka nakatira, pagmamayari yan ng society mo. Kahit sabihin mo na nabili mo yan, pagmamayari pa rin yan ng society. In what way? In what way? Dahil meron kang binabayaran. Babayad ka ng tax, babayad ka ng amilyar. Then, central economic planning. The government plans the economy. There is no free market. Sa socialism, ang government, sobra yung intervention nila, sobra yung pag-i-interfere nila. Unlike kay liberalism, free market sila. Kung ano yung gusto ng individual na business, itatayo. Pero kay socialism, kay government manggagaling kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari sa economy. Then, economic equality. All citizens have roughly the same level of prosperity. Ayan, pag naki-socialism ka, halos pantay-pantay yung level of prosperity mo. Pantay-pantay yung yaman niyo, pantay-pantay yung status niyo pag nasa socialism. Okay? So, yun lang. So, again, ang 5 major political ideologies are anarchism, absolutism, liberalism, conservatism, and then lastly, the socialism. So, I do hope meron tayong natutunan for this discussion. So, thank you for lending your ears and time with me and patience with me. So, have a nice day and God bless us all.